Part, the city's contract with the township hasn't been negotiated in 15 years. It attempted to get with the township last year to negotiate, but that did not happen. Piqua informed the township it would continue service after the start of this year at the increased rate. But we now know what's next for a site that's caused some concern in Piqua. The city announced plans for soil sampling at its former water treatment plant. That's where a third-party company had burned batteries for training. In September, the state inspected the site after getting complaints from residents. The soil sampling work should be done within 4 to 6 weeks. Well, drivers are sharing the road with more electric vehicles than ever, and the federal government wants to make sure they're easier to charge here in Ohio. The Biden administration announced more than $12 million in grants to install EV chargers. The goal is to set up about 250 public charging spots between Dayton and Athens. Some Republicans have criticized the initiative, calling it a waste of taxpayer money. And meteorologist RG3 joins us now. And Robert, it is obviously beyond Tory cold outside, and unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to let up anytime soon.
If you're not familiar with that, Tory cold is about 60 degrees
Probably.
or so. Yeah, so this is
okay.
And I'm pretty, I tend to produce a lot of heat. I don't know, I'm a big guy, and so I would think this is even Robert cold outside because temperatures are very, very chilly. In fact, let's take a look at temperatures right now across the region. What you'll notice is that we're looking at 4 degrees in Dayton, and we're looking at, some places even below freezing, -1 in many spots. I've been showing the Greenville camera a lot because, one, not too long ago, somebody was actually walking those sidewalks at this time of night in that cold. But two, it's really, really easy to see a lot of the salt on the road there. So, bit of a salty day today. It's still looking at some snow out there in the grass. Temperature in Dayton, like I mentioned, about 4 degrees. Looking at some cloudy conditions, and look at the wind. It's not that strong. West-northwest winds around 7 miles per hour, but that is making it feel like -8. And that's why we've got wind chill advisories in effect across many areas. In fact, we take a look at the wind speed across some other areas in the Miami Valley. What you'll notice is that the wind really isn't that strong anywhere. I mean, look at Wapakoneta, 11 miles per hour. Okay. I mean, but generally not a very breezy day. Certainly not as windy as the last day or so. And so wind chills across the Miami Valley, you can see certainly below, I'm trying to do this on the fly, negative double-digit wind chills. Okay, there we go. 17 degrees, -17 is what it feels like in Salina. Feels like -15 in Wapak. Feels like -14 in Winchester. And because of this, we have those wind chill advisories in effect. And I know you might be able to see these 3 counties here, Butler, Warren, and Clinton. No, you're not technically under the wind chill advisory, but you're still going to be dealing with some very, very low wind chills. And these wind chill advisories are in effect until 12 p.m. tomorrow, so noon. And again, wind chill advisories are issued by the National Weather Service when those values are expected to be between -10 and -25, and you have wind speeds of at least 6 miles per hour. So any exposed skin, frostbite's possible. Just keep that in mind. Also, keep this in mind. We're going to be below freezing likely all next week. We probably won't get near this record streak set back in 1985 where temperatures didn't go above freezing for 33 days. But we're looking at least 7, maybe even close to 10 days where we don't get above freezing. Let's take a look at the future cast here. You're going to see cold temperatures. You're going to see some more cloud cover come in. We did see some sunshine today, but we'll see that break up a bit into tomorrow. Looking at the morning, about 3 degrees in Dayton at 7:30. And some sunshine tomorrow, but the cloud cover does return, and temperatures warm back up to the teens. And then some passing snow showers perhaps late Monday evening and into Tuesday morning. But other than that, pretty quiet, with temperatures slowly starting to rebound. We'll show you how high in just a bit. 0 degrees for the low tonight in Lubbock. And again, we're going to have a little bit of wind, so it's going to feel at least below 10. Here's the 7-day forecast. It does look like we get close to the freezing point at 32 degrees, but we'll likely stay below it. There is a system coming through Thursday and Friday. It'll bring snow because we'll be below freezing, but how much snow? How will it track across the Midwest? We have to keep an eye on it, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see some snow accumulation there. We'll keep an eye out.
All right, thank you, Robert. More than a